All right, so I know this is different to what I usually do.
We're going to Nigeria. I hate you. I hate you.
But yeah, I need a way to push out content to basically embarrass myself in an entertaining way, but it's easier to push out content. So that's why I'm telling you a story about how a black man stole my food every day after school. It's it's not as bad as it sounds. It's pretty bad though. Let me take you back to like year 7. So it was like 2013 or something. It was like December or November, around those times. There was this new guy who came to school, right? I didn't hear much about him until like the second day he came. Everyone kept saying I look like him, but then again, everyone says I look like some type of black person, like celebrity black person. Like put me up next to some type of black person, and everyone's gonna say, "Oh, bro, you look like him. You look like him." At this point, I'm just like, whatever. And he's probably looks nothing like me, but people just say that. I meet the guy, and I think the only resemblance he had to me were the cheeks. I have big chubby ass cheeks. But other than that, he was like 2 feet taller than me, like skinnier than me. And there's like not much of a difference, but definitely a noticeable difference. The guy was alright, right? We didn't argue, I didn't hate him. I don't like necessarily best friends with him, but he was alright. Like he was Nigerian. We're gonna call him I'm gonna call him Tunde, because his name he had 2 names, a nickname, because nobody could pronounce his actual real name. I don't want to actually say his proper name. It's not that I can't say it, it's just because I shouldn't say it, because I don't want people to find, like, I don't want to get, like, to be fair, nobody watches these videos, right? But I don't want people to like find my schools to like find these videos and tell me, yo, you need to take these down, you're exposing students. I'm gonna just do what I want, I don't care. But yeah, I'm not gonna say it because I shouldn't say it, not because I can't say it. But this guy's name was funny, that's why I'm gonna call him Tunde, because he actually reminds me of like a bald ass KSI, like a young ass bald KSI. So anyway, he was tall for like an 11 or 12-year-old, right? I wasn't scared of him, but at the same time, I was cautious because it was like the new year. Surprisingly, I didn't really get bullied. So the whole point of this, right? It was common for people to bring food outside of school, even though you weren't supposed to. Like people would like redistribute like snacks and shit inside of school, like sell it on their own prices. People would buy stuff outside of school, like before or after school. I was one of the people who buy it after school, because school food, the quality of school food deteriorated just over time. And I was just like, I'm not fucking with school food right now. So I would like have a bunch of snacks, right? I would bring like Sensations, half a bottle of Fanta I would keep for like a week. Don't ask. I would bring like a bunch of like Haribo, Sour Patch Kids or whatever. And then the main thing was after school, you like once or twice a week, I would get chips after school, like before my bus came, because my bus came usually late. So if you were like the first 10 people to come out of the school after school to go get chips, you were waiting at least like 10 minutes to get the new batch of chips or whatever. So I was commonly one of the first few people because I'm a fat ass. So I would get my chips. I go talk to some people. I would give some people chips because I was generous. Like after giving 4 or 5 people chips, I would be left with like at least 3/4 of chips left. Like, yeah, that's a good amount. That's like a good amount to keep like on the bus to eat home, right? Come to this guy. This guy started taking the bus, right? And then I remember the first time he asked for my food, and then like,
bro, yo, give me some of those chips.
I was like, alright, cool, yeah, you can have some. Half my chips are gone. Eviscerated, gone. I turn around, like I don't even turn around. I just didn't notice that he just took them. I'm just like, bro, half of my shit are gone. Because I'm so nice, and also he was like 2 feet taller than me, and I'm like, I don't fight. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Maybe he just doesn't. Maybe he's just like really hungry that day, right? Maybe I'll just let him off, right? This isn't like it happens the next day as well, and I say, all right, yeah, you can have one to be cautious. It's like,
yeah, cool.
This guy takes one handful. Again, now the thing about chips back in the day, these chip shops was smart because they would sell them at like £2 for like the small amount, And I don't get, like, obviously I get why they were so expensive, but again, it was like kind of so addictive because it was nice, right? So I'm wasting at least £1 giving it to this guy over here who wants one handful. So I'm like, whatever, bro. Maybe I'll just buy something else. Maybe he's not maybe he doesn't like crisps. Next day I bring in Doritos. He takes my Doritos. He swipes my bag from me, and then I was like, next day he comes to me and he's like,
bro, can I have some Doritos?
And I'm like, yeah, chill, yeah. I'm a bit cautious. I slowly put my hand out. He swipes the bag from me. And then he just dips his hand into it. And then he just takes like 2 handful whiffs. I was like, bro. I was like, yo, that's my food. That's like 50p. 50p is a lot to like an 11-year-old back then. It's still a lot to me now. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just start hiding the food from him. Come to like weeks. I would still give food to other people, and he would come to me like,
bro, why are you hiding food from me?
And I was like, bro, what do you mean? It's like,
nah, you're gonna snake me like that. You're gonna snake me. I see how it is.
And then he brings up the smallest thing. So he would give me like gum like 2 weeks before, and like,
remember that one time I gave you gum? That one time.
I'm like, yeah, you did give me that extra. But the thing is, he gave me like 1 chewing gum. He takes like half my bag or whatever. He consumes like half my bag or whatever I fucking have that day. And it's not even, that is not equivalent exchange. That is not even a close to equivalent exchange at all. But whatever, I just put up with it. And then like I try to be sneaky with it. So after I'm still on my chips grind, right? I still go get chips. I'm going through like alleyways. I'm going through like the back ends of school, making sure I can get to where we wait for buses. So this guy doesn't see me, right? He finds me somehow. Like when he finds me, he looks like he hasn't been fed for like a week. Like his family starves him on purpose so he can thrive or something. Like he was like a cup of like an animal or something. Get food for yourself, nigga. This is a free world. This world isn't easy. Get food for yourself. I'm like behind the school. He finds me somehow. I was like,
alright, you're hiding from me now. I see how it is.
I'm just like, bro, just take the food. Just take the food or whatever. This goes on for like weeks. I'm just like, one day, fuck it. This can't go on, man. I'm wasting money. This money I'm supposed to go for school food. I'm spending it on food I'm not even supposed to be having, and it's going to waste to this guy. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. I'm not gonna give into it. Anytime he comes up to me, I'm not even gonna hide it from him. So the next day or whatever week, whatever it is, I get chips. I go to the old weather pitch where we wait for buses or whatever. I'm giving chips out to like the people I talk to while I wait for buses. Alright, they're cool. Let me give them the food. If they ask me, I'll give them food. So this one guy, he asked me for food. I was like, cool. And then he saw me. The Tunde, he saw me in plain sight. And so obviously he comes up to me, and then it's like,
oh yeah, you give me some. I
was like, cause like you're just gonna take half of them. I'm like,
yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not like that anymore.
Here's the funny part. Whilst he was saying all of this, he had a handful of some other guys' sweets. So that's all I needed to say. Like, nah, man, you just need to get your own food, man. I'm just chilling today. And he was like,
oh, you're gonna do me like that? Remember that one time when
I don't care what you got me, bro. This is my food. Just go away. And then, all right, so he walks away to my surprise, right? So I give my chips to like a few more people. And then one of the people I opened the box for, as soon as I open the box, I hear footsteps running behind me, but I'm oblivious to it, right? 2 seconds later, he barges into me, flips the box over, and then like the chips go flying everywhere. I'm surprised it didn't hit anyone because I slathered the chips with like ketchup and barbecue sauce and salt or whatever, and they go flying everywhere, right? They go everywhere. So they're on the floor and the box is on the floor, and I'm like, what the hell? Wait, what was the point of that? Nobody's gonna get chips now. That's literally a waste of £2.20 or whatever. That was so much money wasted. I was so mad, right? This guy didn't even care. Like, he didn't pay attention to anything I said. And he was like looking at the floor like he could still get chips or whatever, or like he could still get food. I'm like, bro, what are you looking at? They're all on the floor. They're all covered by gravel. You're not gonna eat them, right? This guy's bus comes. He sees it in his peripheral vision. I see it like, all right, he's probably just gonna go now. I'm like, I'm not even gonna get a chance to cuss him out or whatever. To be fair, I was scared of it. To be fair, I was too much of a pussy to do anything about it anyway. He was looking at the floor. I'm like, bro, he's not gonna eat. He's not gonna eat it from the floor, right? He's not gonna eat it from the floor. He picks. he picks up the box from where the chips are. It's all empty except for one that was stuck onto the box, but he flipped the box over when you're picking up, but it still had gravel and like dust all over it, and it just was unsanitary, right? It was stuck to the box, but it still was unsanitary. The fact that it was stuck to the box and it looked like it didn't hit the floor at all was good enough for him. He still ate that. He did all of that. He still ate it though. The fact that he did all of that just for one chip, he died. He took advantage of the small black boy I was, and he dashed for that voice right, and he dashed for his bus. And I didn't even say shit to him the next day. And I was just like, bro, I am just done bringing food after school. I didn't bring food after school for a while, bro. Like, I was just done. Well, I have a few more stories about this guy. God, he was a character. I'll just say that.